Hello, Gemini. Marry me. This is Tarot Queen Jamila, and I am here to do your Love Triangle Tarot spread for August of 2018. Welcome to the channel. Make sure that you hit the subscribe button. Now, this is going to primarily be for if there is a third, not if there is a third party, but it's typically if there's one that you already know about. I wouldn't suggest you looking at this unless you know about it. So if you already know about a third party, and so this is not for cheating. This is not going to tell you necessarily if your lover is cheating, okay? But it will tell you how they feel about them. So we're going to take a look at that today, okay? Now, if you need a private reading, the link to my website is below. It's very simple getting a reading. You can also get on my schedule for ritual work. I am sort of booked in advance for probably a couple of weeks, okay? But you can go ahead and get in your order and get in your consultation, okay? Because if you need something done and you got the money now, go ahead and then we'll get it done, okay? All right, so we're going to call to the spirit guides, ancestors, guardian angels for the Geminis for August 2018. Show me Gemini's lover. Show me Gemini as love interest number one, and then love interest number two, whoever the third party is. Okay, what do you want Geminis to know? Okay, for August 2018. Okay, so I have your answer. By the way, I'm using the Sun and the Moon Tarot. I really do like this deck. I really do. I hope that you guys like it as well. Okay, so we're going to leave them all upright, just, Okay, so Gemini, you got the Princess of Cups comes up for your lover. So your lover is possibly a water sign. Okay, your lover is possibly a water sign. Let's turn that up right. We don't need to have that reverse. It's a brand new deck. And it still means the same thing. So with the Princess of Cups coming up, this is a representation of your partner. They could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces, or it could be that it's a representation of their feelings. It does represent the Knight of Cups, okay, in this deck. Now, whoever they are involved with, Gemini, I feel like with the Three of Swords coming up, I feel like their feelings about you is, I can sense a lot of pain, a lot of hurt, a lot of disappointment. I don't really feel as though they are, in the month of August, they're sort of in a negative place with you, whoever this is, especially if it's a water sign. Spirit, give me some clarity on the Three of Swords. We're going to clarify. So this card represents the Gemini, and it's the Three of Swords, and it kind of represents, where you're at. It kind of represents where you're at emotionally and how they feel about you. Okay? So there's some disappointments, there's some sorrow, there's some heartbreak. Give me some clarity on the Three of Swords. Okay? The Strength card comes up. It's because they have such strong feelings for you and high expectations. And I feel like you really, really, really disappointed them. I really do. The Strength card represents their feelings for you and the fact that they're just kind of not happy. Now, it doesn't matter what zodiac sign they are, just to let you know, Gemini. But I can tell that they are either fire, air, or water. Okay. So the Princess of Cups could represent your partner no matter what zodiac sign they are. They're just in an emotional place. Okay. They're doing a lot of emotional work right now when it comes to the Knight of Cups. Okay. They may be sort of wanting to, you know, I can see them, really, really trying to release their negative emotions, okay? Because they do have them. It does have something to do with the love that they have for you, Gemini. Now, for the third party, the Eight of Swords comes up. So I kind of feel as though the third party, just looking at these cards, I'm going to clarify the Eight of Swords. I feel like whoever the third party is, they have sort of been in their ear for a very long time. And they may be misrepresenting the situation as well. Okay. Spirit guides, give me some clarity. That's blue. That's pretty the way all that blue is coming up. I love the way this, I love this deck. Clarify the Eight of Swords. Okay, see the Star card comes up. Now, I believe that you are dealing with an air sign that is a third party. I believe that Gemini, in the month of August, your partner is sort of feeling they ain't feeling you in the month of August. They love you deep down, but right now they're hurting. And so this third party is kind of there to help give them clarity. I don't believe that they're helping to give them clarity though, because the Star card kind of was in the reverse position, almost like this person is just sort of being an opportunist. So there's not really any real feelings or love there that they have for that person. I feel like this person is just, I feel like I can see your partner trying to heal. And there is a third party. Now, I will tell you that this third party, I'm not having a good feeling about them because of that Eight of Swords. Spirit, let me throw one last card because I'm not clear on it. And I feel like neither is your partner. Your lover's not clear on how they feel about this other person. So they are going to get some clarity in the month of August. And what is going to be that clarity? Okay. So the Sun card comes up. Okay. So I believe that this is a representation of either friendship, somebody that inspires them. Okay. I'm going to have to clarify again. Now, the Sun card does represent happiness, peace, and joy. Okay. And let me just clarify the Sun card because I'm still not clear. Still not clear, spirits. Let's get some clarity. Okay. The King of Wands, I feel like it's sexual. And I feel like that's one of the reasons why the King of Wands comes up in the reverse position. What's the next card? Yeah, the Six of Pentacles. I mean, it's a 50-50 chance. It really is for a lot of you Geminis. Give me some more clarity on the Strength card for the Geminis. Feel like they're definitely dealing with this third party a lot in the month of August. I feel like it possibly has something to do with something to do with finances. But let's find out, Spirit. Give me some clarity on the Strength. So this is really, really, I'm trying to give you a clear answer. So the Queen of Pentacles comes up. And, okay, what does the Queen of Pentacles want Gemini to know? So your lover could be an earth sign, Gemini. Oh, cards are just falling. My goodness. If you're dealing with an earth sign, they don't want you to know how they feel. Okay. So see the King of Pentacles comes up. They don't, whoever it is, if they're not an earth sign, they kind of don't want you to know how they feel, or either they don't know how they feel. But I will tell you that the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles feel like it's a good sign that your lover feels, they feel best, at their best, they're with you. Okay. Now, you, the lover over here, third party, they got a lot of cards that came up. I get the sense that it's more so a friendship, sexual capacity. That person is possibly either air or fire, or either they could be earth. Okay, what messages does King of Pentacles bring to the reading? Okay, so the Ten of Swords comes up, Gemini. So I will tell you that I really, really feel as though during the month of August, if you're thinking that they're going to get back with you, they're not. I feel like this is going to be a difficult time. I feel like the month of August is going to be difficult. I feel like they are going to be spending a lot of their time with this other person because there's something. I think it was that either you cheated or they thought that you cheated. Something to do with cheating or disappointment. Okay. So I'm going to ask Princess of Cups what final message, what does lover want to say to the Gemini in August? If you need a private reading, the link to my website is below. Okay, see, I'll be back. The Three of Cups. Feel like they're saying to you, let's take some time apart, but I'll always love you. I feel like the Three of Cups does represent the emotion of usually the Three of Cups can represent reunion as well. So sometime during the month of August, I can see a reunion, possibly not until maybe mid to end of August is what I can sense. Okay. Now, as far as this third party is concerned, it's, I feel like this has got to be somebody that they're possibly friends with. I can sense a friendship vibe coming from this. And I do feel as though the person does sort of interfere with their relationship. So if you have a friend of this could be your lover's friend, and they could be interfering a lot in the actual process of the relationship because if there's a disappointment in a relationship, it should be dealt with within the relationship. So I do kind of feel as though, and then I also do feel as though with the Eight of Swords, this person does kind of have like a back door into your partner's mind. And I feel like they're sort of able to interfere in the relationship. And I do feel like they're possibly just using your partner for their energy or maybe even their money. So it's got to be a money situation going on. So I feel like this is the card that represents their feelings for you because this is your reading. And as far as I feel like you're going to say, well, what's their feelings for them? Because the Geminis want to know all sides. So for the cross watcher, for the third party or the other lover, how does this Princess of Cups or Knight of Cups feel about the other partner? Okay. So you see how the Three of Wands comes up and it represents virtue. So I feel like your partner is possibly going to say to them like, hey, listen, this has interfered in my relationship. If just for a love perspective, the Three of Cups is much better than the Three of Wands. And it is kind of in the inverted position. Feel like they're going to be losing interest in that person. Okay. So y'all can come back and y'all can let me know what happens or whatever. But at any rate, I look forward to the readings that you guys are going to come to me for. Love and light to you guys, and blessed be.